secret no one knows. It's a secret no one
Cause you just don't know.
Can you tell me?
You say you can, but you just don't know.
Can you tell me?
Which flowers are gonna grow? Is it gonna be a daisy or a rose? Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-ba. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo-ba. Ooh-ooh-ah-doo-ba. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo.
Yeah, yeah. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo-ba. Ooh-ooh-ah-doo-ba. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo-ba. Wah-wah-wah-doo-ba. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo-ba. Wah-wah-wah-doo-ba. Ba-ba-doo-be-da-doo. Yeah, yeah. Ain't it about there
Woo woo, testing, testing. Can y'all hear me? Huh. Hot cross buns. I wish I had my own stamp, my own stool. Tuppence. Tuppence. Do you remember that's from Mary Poppins? Feed the birds. Tuppence. No? Tuppence. Tuppence. Who? Don't do Julie like that. That Mary Poppins, that movie is what made me like brunettes. The one with Julie Andrews. I was like, brunettes can get it, y'all. The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. I mean, you got a minute. JoJo's gonna go up there and do a hot 25. No, I put a question mark on my name. I like to riff. What you cooking? Let's all take an actual seat, though. Let's make it feel full. Stop and or not. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you don't want to, it's fine. Why are you looking at me like that? What? Oh. Danielle, where are you? She said, gone fishing. JoJo.
We can have some more. Nature is a whore. Bruises on the fruit. Tender age in bloom. And he's the one who likes all our pretty souls.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Warm Takes. Please welcome to stage one of your host is JoJo Lewis.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Warm Takes, an improvised stand-up-ish show. Make some noise for yourselves for coming. Yeah! Huzzah! Quick check to make sure my fly's up, and probably. All right.
You're good.
It's got a tight weave on these Mavi jeans. The way the show works, comedians will come up here, say some jokes for your enjoyment, and then from the God microphone from the over there, myself or Emma will say things from the darkest corners of the internet.
Mine's women's health.
Yeah, I go to WikiHow.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's any jokes to be found in those beautiful mine shafts of stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about right
Mine
now.
shaft sounds terrible.
What?
I don't like hearing mine shaft. It gives me the ick, as
Yeah.
the youth would say.
Yeah. It's very
Hey.
phallic and like imperialist mine shaft. And I don't know what I'm talking about.
You guys, be on your best behavior. We have company tonight. Okay.
Yeah, we appreciate you two being here most of all. Comedians, give it up for the real audience members.
Oh my God, it's so loud. The comedians are so loud.
God.
Well, Danielle's here too.
Yeah, but like,
But she is a comedian. She's a comedian.
yeah,
in her own
comedy
right.
adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, let's explain the show and get into it.
I did explain it.
Oh,
I did
whoops.
yeah.
I've had 3 hazies. My bad.
Excellent. If you haven't gotten a White Claw, I recommend it. Because it'll make the jokes better.
Hey.
What? Yeah, they're good. There's many a flavor. I ran my first marathon last year. It's back in December. Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's what whenever you run a marathon, people are always like, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about the limits of human endurance. You're going to come away with wisdom that you didn't have before. And I did too. And the wisdom that I came away with is this. I spent $475 to sign up to run 26.2 miles in a row. And the wisdom I walked away with was running 26.2 miles, that's free. You can just do that. This is not a joke. If you walk out of here and you start going back to your car, you could just be like, I'm on a fucking marathon right now. And then if you go 26.19 miles, you get to say you ran a marathon. That's all it takes. Here's the thing I found out. $475 just to do the shit. Just to be able to say, like, I'm surrounded by a bunch of people when I go and do this thing. I got space issues, but let's pack us all in. That's what I pay for. You know what costs $1? A sticker with the number 26.2 on it. You know what I did not get for my $475? A sticker. And guess what? The sticker's the thing you fucking need. You get 90% of the benefit for $1. I don't know what I was trying to prove, because the other part of doing a marathon is this. There's a body type where if you say you ran a marathon, it's like, yeah, whatever. And then there's a body type where it's like heroic. Okay, I'm the whatever body. I would have been better served just spending $475 at Golden Corral. And then calling myself a fucking hero with my kick-ass sticker and all the cotton candy I could eat.
Joe, that ripped.
Yeah,
Give it up for
you.
Joe. That was a good little rant. That's it. That's all you got for your
That's
joke.
all I got for jokes. What do we have from the internet?
What do you want? What's fresh out? Fresh off the
What you got in
internet?
the kitchen, Evan?
What's the app you use the most?
The app I
Women's Health.
use the most?
Yeah.
The app I use the most is...
I'm like, are you preparing?
No.
What is this app?
My brain is trying to make it... It's like I see two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and I don't know which one has jokes in it. So we're gonna end up at the same party anyway. That's what's cool. That was a smart thing I just said.
Jesus Christ.
I think I use Google Maps more than I think any other application on my phone.
That's wild.
I use Google Maps all the time, mostly because video games have ruined my fucking life. I don't know about y'all, but there comes a point when you've played enough video games where you're out in the world and you're like, fuck, where am I supposed to go? And then you just start looking to the top left at nothing, because that's where it's supposed to be. You're like, I gotta go to the store. It's not up there. This is fucked. You're like, hey, everybody, pause real quick. I need to know where the Rayleigh's is from here. Always using the fucking Google Maps. It's ruined my ability to find shit also, because I'm just like, I need my keys. It's not on the map. I don't know what the fuck to do. I can't plug my keys into Waze anymore. I don't know. How's that?
That was good.
Cool.
Would you call that a warm take?
Maybe.
I would. It's
Yeah.
very, yeah. Are you ready for the next one from womenshealth.com?
Yeah.
Do you believe...
If you're already busting up, this is going to be hard.
No. Do you believe you enjoy wasting... Wait. Do you believe
way
time
more
you
than-
enjoy wasting is not wasted time?
any time that do I believe that time I enjoy wasting?
Like
is
if
not
you're like,
wasted
this
time?
is a waste of time, but you're like, no, I enjoy it, so it's not a waste of time. Women's health is wild, y'all. I don't know
Yeah.
who they're asking these questions to.
That statement itself make you think.
Sorry, should I switch?
Nah. So time I enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Yes, I do believe that. But I usually only believe it after the fact when I'm kind of just staring down the barrel of myself like, hey Joe, you just watched Cats again. Because you really like Bustopher Jones. You could have just watched the clip, but you're like, but if I don't see Grisabella the Glamour Cat, Bustopher Jones doesn't hit right.
Fuck, dude.
So I'll watch it again. And then you gotta watch the new one, because you want to compare the two. Why did they make McCavity so important for the entire thing? Mm-hmm. Why do you know all this?
Yeah.
Is that a waste of time? No, until this moment when I talked about it into a microphone in front of friends and guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you.
I liked it. Hold on, my phone locked. What, besides spending almost $500 to run too long, what do you regret not doing in the last year?
What do I regret not doing in the last year?
In the last year. Sorry. It's not cocaine.
It's not cocaine. I don't regret not doing cocaine.
I tried.
Yeah.
I said, Joe, does this smell funny? He's like,
Almost got me. No. Okay, what I regret not doing this year is as follows. I go to IKEA a lot. It is very close to my work. I go to IKEA a lot, and I always stop off at the as-is section first because I go to IKEA a lot, and if you walk through the whole store and then get to the as-is, you're fucking playing yourself. I don't know why you're bothering. So I go to the as-is section first, and in the as-is section, they had a cabinet that was it is a cabinet made of mesh that is meant to hold a gaming computer, and that is all. And I was like, oh shit, I should get this. Because then I could put my gaming computer in a little house.
Stupid.
And I was like, but wait, I should get one now because all of them are in the as-is section. Because what I didn't realize was that this product was wildly discontinued, and I was like, I could just wait and probably get this for $50, or I can get it right now in the as-is section when it just arrived for $250. And so I did that because I was like, I don't want anyone else to put their computer in a little house. I want to do it.
Yeah.
So I got it and I set it up and I was like, good. My computer's in a little house now, good. And then I went to IKEA and I was like, okay, how's my investment looking? And it was went from $250 to $200. I'm like, well, all right. I mean, they only have like 15 left. It's not too bad. And the next week happened and they still had about 10 left. And then they were down to $150 and I was like, that's not cool. And they got down to $100, and they had was like 7 left. I'm like, this is super not cool. I could have had my computer in 2 houses. It could have had a summer home. And then finally, they had 2 left. And how much did they cost? $69.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Give it up for JoJo Lewis, everybody. This
is basically how the
that
show
is
works.
Takes.
Next comedian coming to the stage. Very funny gentleman. Please welcome Mr. Guthrie Renwick.
Man, we're going to have an energy change here. I do not have marathon energy. I got movie marathon energy at best. It's fucked up, man. I recently had a mustache for over a year and I shaved it. And right after I shaved it, I realized I fucked up. Because I feel like I look younger now. Like before, I looked like I could be 40. I look established. I look like I drank scotch. Now I just look like 30 and I chug Mountain Dew. It's fucked up, man. Like, my body before, it was like he took a beating at work. He's providing. Now they're just like, what the fuck happened, man? It's not good. Can I just throw some one-liners at you guys, see if these work? I'm gonna do it anyways, but thank you for the good second. No, so there's some aliens coming to Earth right now, supposedly this Atlas. Have you seen this? It's all over my Facebook feed, probably because I look at too many conspiracy theories. And they keep talking about they're coming to our galactic neighborhood. And we're all afraid of it. I feel like we're being really big Karens to these aliens, and we need to do something. We need to be better, okay? Alien lives matter. All right. Put that in the maybe pile. The kids these days, they're all using ChatGPT, like for everything, any question they're asking. And I'm kind of jealous, because all I had when I was a kid was a Magic 8-Ball. About as accurate. Another thing when I was a kid, I had a fake ID. You know, I was cool. Started drinking early. That's how I got this body. Yeah, I had a fake ID and I'd use it to buy liquor, you know? And I feel like kids nowadays are just using fake IDs to watch porn in Texas. All right, that's a keeper. I did go to the doctor recently because I'm trying to deal with this. I feel like this whole set is just around me being fat. I didn't mean it to be. It was a realization recently. It blew my mind. But I went to the doctor and they were like, well, how much do you drink? And I was like, only 2 drinks. And they're like, oh, that's not bad. I was, yeah, just Jack and Budweiser. That's it. All right. They say don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. But who lives in a glass house and their best weapon is a rock? Right? That's a misallocation of resources. Let's see what the fuck else. People say Jeffrey Dahmer's a monster. People also say you are what you eat. I think he's human after all. All right. That's a half a check. These are such stupid jokes. You guys paid for this. I'm sorry. Oh,
And this is the stuff you prepare. That's what's real fucked up, isn't it?
It's crazy what you can do with 15 minutes and a lot of pressure. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I am. I like Harry Potter a lot. I like getting high when I watch Harry Potter. It makes the magic real. But I'm also ADHD, so I get into these hyper-focused tunnels and research really specific things. So I found out recently J.K. Rowling had a formula for naming her characters. What she would do is she'd go to a Scottish graveyard and she'd find a last name and flip the gender of the first name. So it'd be like William McGonagall, Minerva McGonagall, Professor McGonagall. And it's kind of weird that the biggest transphobe in the world has only trans characters. I think the worst part... Yeah. I think the worst part is she's just using all their dead names.
Excellent.
All right, I'm going to end it on that one because it's not going to get better.
All right. You ready? This is from the WikiHow service, which is the darkest corner of the internet I like to
Am I going to
find.
be instructing someone how to do something?
No. I'll flip it around in my brain mind to make it a question. What would be the first thing you did if you were a ghost?
Not a perverted thing. Well, can I pick up things?
You can move stuff slightly.
I can move stuff slightly. Okay.
Yeah. Like a cat. Someone said I think Jess said like a cat.
I read once, I used to follow this Twitter back in the day that was like Twitter facts, and at first they were like, the Hindenburg crashed in 1910, and then they just started to do things like dogs can see ghosts. And just label it facts. So I would just like hang around with my dogs and they'd be like, did you fucking see that guy? Nudge a treat off the counter for them. I'd make their life better, okay? I'm not gonna be a dick ghost. There's too many dick ghosts. We need some benevolent ghosts out there. So that would be my strategy on ghost life styles.
Have you ever kissed a dog? I was about to say a ghost on the mouth. Have you ever kissed a dog on the mouth? And if so, how was it?
A lot of tongue.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's why they're gonna stare at me after. They're like, "Thank God he can't do that anymore." Like,
What's the WikiHow for that? How
Don't you worry about it. I keep hitting random, and sometimes I'm never gonna come back to it, and I hope I never find it again, and I never have. What's your favorite butt shape? Yeah, shape.
Shape.
The context they give are letters.
Can I get a multiple choice on this one?
Yeah, like letters. Yeah. You have as much information as I have.
I guess a B? That seems like the appropriate, like, a Q, do they have a tail? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
You said, wait, a Q has what?
A tail?
Speak on that.
Why would I pick a Q? I prefer untailed women. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean to the tailed women out there. Actually, I've never tried it. I'm open for new experiences. Life is short. Try a tail.
Last one. What's the last poster you had framed?
I was more of a tack guy. Frames weren't really in my budget. I tried to buy a frame.
What was the longest relationship you ever had then, based on that information?
I'm 6 years deep into all the artworks my girlfriend. I literally got something I wanted to frame recently, and it was like $70 to frame, and I was like, for a $20 painting? Like, I don't know. So, fuck frames.
The frame industry is a racket,
Yeah.
and I've been saying it for years.
Big frame.
That's it, no joke. That's
Yeah.
all.
And they're very specific sizes, okay? What if you have like a little awkward shaped thing? It was a whole ordeal. I went to IKEA. I should have checked the as if first. But it was all in metric, so then I had to convert too. I shouldn't be doing this much math to spend $70 on a frame just so my girlfriend lets me hang my stupid fucking Wu-Tang. But I love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for life. They would respect that 100%. But I don't have Wu-Tang money. I gotta protect my neck in these streets.
Get up for Guppy, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. Next person coming to the stage, another funny gentleman. Please welcome Mr. Connor Martin.
You guys, give it up for the comics you just saw. They were crushing it
Crushing it.
to a degree that was not nearly as inebriated as this is about to be. Guys, how are you doing? You're doing good. I'm telling you, you're doing good. They were talking about a mine shaft earlier. You said mine shaft in a very literary, metaphorical sense. And you were talking about all the fucking connotation. And all I could think is mine shaft sounds like Hitler referring to his penis. Don't forget to work, mine shaft. I'm gonna go write Mein Kampf.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ
Careful, bud.
of Nazareth. Okay. Also, I wrote down time you spent wasted. Time you spent wasted is enjoyed time. I didn't mean to say that, though. This is some of the time I've spent wasted, it turns out, as my balance and wording imply. But time you enjoy wasting is very, like, relative to how dire are your straits at the moment. You know what I mean? If you got, like, a good bank account and work isn't for a couple of days, waste the time. If you're, like, Tom Hanks in Castaway, and you're like, you know, I should get a fire going, but I just want to check out this sunset for a second, actually. All right, that was just a thought. Anyhow, I'm trying to be more of an optimist in my life recently, and I walked into a public restroom after making this decision to be an optimist, and I saw a pubic hair on the toilet seat, which is a fucking bummer every single time. But I was like, no, I'm an optimist, right? So I made a wish and I blew the hair right off the seat. I was like, it's like a little curly eyelash, guys. I make a cute little wish. I blew that hair off that seat like it was plans with my parents. You know what I mean? I blew it off and said, fuck it. I'll shit where I want, Mom. Should I go to the things or do another joke?
I'll give you one.
Give me one.
Let's give you one. Where is the one place you feel most like yourself?
Oh, that got philosophical.
I know. This is from parade.com.
The one place I feel most like it's weird because you have these like competing thoughts in your head were like, do I tell the truth or do I try to make a joke? And what is the truth? Where the fuck do I feel most like myself? Or you ever be jacking off in a Carl's Jr. bathroom and you're like, this is me. Put this on a t-shirt and put that on my fucking tombstone. This was me, baby. No, that was not true. That was just a thing to say. You ever walk into a Carl's Jr. bathroom and there's a bunch of loose tobacco on the toilet back thing, and you're like, oh, someone rolled a blunt in here. That's fun. Anyhow, I have. The one place I feel most like myself, anywhere I'm alone. Let's be honest. Where do you pick your nose and fart your farts and jack your dick when you're alone? When you're alone in your bed at night is the answer. Next question.
Do you? I know. I walked
Was that
away.
too much
but
of a diatribe?
No,
Is that
you're
what they call
good.
it?
You're good. You're good. Fuck. Some of these questions are wild. It is. I know.
Do I have
I'm
any
like,
vetoes?
What motivates you to work hard? This is ParadeMagazine.com. I'm switching websites.
Parade.
I'm switching magazines right
That's
now.
an old magazine.
I'm so sorry.
They still exist? I don't even have parades. What motivates me to work hard?
I guess.
TBD. I don't know.
No.
No, CBD motivates me to go to bed, but you don't even have to jack off that time. But no, I don't. I would have to. I don't have any. My sample size is in the zero. Working
Yeah.
hard, so I'm like, what? No, I've worked hard. Being yelled at.
Makes you work hard.
Too real. Christian guilt.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus
I know.
Christ. He died for our sins, is what my mom
Let's
told me.
not turn it into
And so
that.
I was like, I better do these chores. I'm not trying to burn in hell because I didn't want to do dishes one Saturday. You know what I mean? Other reasons, sure, but not that reason.
Are you a night owl or a morning person?
Okay, I wrote this down as a bad joke attempt recently, but
Well, let's hear it.
Night owl. You mean an owl? Duh.
Fucking killed, brah.
Maybe I should
killed.
do that joke. I'm glad you brought that up.
That's why I brought that up.
What?
That's
This feels
why I
good.
brought that up.
This feels planned. This feels like some kayfabe shit. Shawn Michaels was supposed to win. What was the other bird? The other time of day bird?
I think we move on from it.
No,
you killed it. You
I'm
killed it pretty
intrigued.
hard. You killed it hard with that
But I
one.
probably have another answer, and I'm okay with it bombing after the cool thing I said.
Would you tell someone if they did or said something that offended you?
So we're not going to hear about that other bird.
No.
Would I tell somebody if they
If someone offended you, would you tell them or would you just like brush it off?
Oh, I'm a people pleaser, baby. I'd be like, sorry for you offending me. That's crazy. Sorry that I could be here to make it uncomfortable for you that I might be offended. You ever have that response? I'm being serious. Somebody like does something and you're like, oh, they might have thought I took that bad. But I'm like, what? I don't have the right to take it bad? What am I?
Fucking get them.
Chop liver? Is that what the thing they say?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Offend him. No.
No, if they were if they were like beneath me enough.
Wait. What constitutes beneath
Oh, what am
you?
I not supposed to be?
Because
honest?
you look like a grown-up version of that kid from Recess.
If
So
they-
what's gonna offend you right now?
The one that's selling stuff in the code or the main
Yep.
guy?
Either one.
That's a compliment either way. But you know what I mean. If they
I
can't
get
do
you.
anything for me or their judgment doesn't matter in the way that my life proceeds. No, I try not to be that way. But yeah, generally not. No, I would
Okay.
not. I would resent it and seethe, and my life would get worse for it, and they would never know. I'm
a
good.
good one.
I take on the sins of others. Yeah. I'm
All
not
right.
being saying I'm Jesus over here, but what can I say?
That's a big wingspan.
Thank you. They say it's as
Yeah.
long as my height.
Ugh. Okay, last one. Last one.
I don't know.
If you could set a world record, what would it be for?
Longest
No,
consecutive
Joe, not
piss.
jerking off. A good.
Longest piss. And everybody probably. You ever
Wait. Distance or time?
time? Yes.
Okay.
No, duration. Is how it will read. It's how it will read in the Book of Guinness. Which is funny because Guinness comprised some of the piss, probably. But
Ew.
No, I've-
really? Guinness
probably not. But that
Guinness
felt
is
like a thing to
gross.
say. I was making connections.
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
good,
do
you're
comedy
good.
up here.
Sorry. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
You know that Guinness World Records is Guinness?
Okay.
It's the beer. Anyway.
8.5 minutes is the record for time.
Ah, fuck.
So if you're telling me you can piss for 8.5 minutes, that's
Who-
fucking wild. Prove it. Show us.
Who is this? David Blaine? Is he pissing for 8 minutes? Is that his next
Someone who's
special?
not from here. I can't pronounce the name.
They're European.
And I'm not going to get
Well,
canceled trying to
that was a-
pronounce that name.
That was a great accidental pun. But we're all thinking about this now.
What would you drink to lead up to this
Beers.
sagacious piss
Beers.
that you're taking?
It's clearly sagacious by the recording. We learned a word recently.
And it was
For the
sagacious.
two of you.
Yeah.
Sage-like. Wise. Beers.
Beers.
Because that's the longest pisses you ever take. You're at a party and you're 20 and you're not supposed to be at the college anymore, but you're still there and you're drinking with people. And then you go into the bathroom and you're like, whoa, I didn't know I could piss forever like that. I was part of a group chat where at one point we were recording our long pisses and trying to like beat each other. And I know I don't remember the record, but it made me
What was the group chat name?
Deaf Puppy
Oh.
comedy. It was a comedy club.
You guys give it up for Connor Martin,
Thank you.
everybody. That was
guys are great.
awesome. That was funny. Careful, bud. All right, you guys, are you ready for your next comedian of the night? You guys give it up for Sierra Ramirez, everybody!
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Are we friends? You can say that, but like, are we friends? Thank you. I'm gonna be really vulnerable with you. And I am looking for feedback. And so, do I look like an oatmeal person? A little bit, I hear from you. Can I ask your name? Alex says I look a little bit like an oatmeal person. Respectfully, no.
Based on that, I'm gonna say yes, and I have a reason if you want to know.
May I please first get your name? Rochelle? Yes, please. What is your reason?
Because you kind of remind me of Miss Honey from Matilda.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I would think that she's an oatmeal person, for whatever that means.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Rochelle and Alex, thank you so much. I will open it up to my friends that I already were friends with, but you're my new friend. And I'm not saying that I like you more than these people, but I do. You don't have to answer. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I just really needed to know. Thank you. That's about it.
That's a good bit.
Thank you, Rochelle and Alex. Thank you so much.
Ready for questions?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the supermarket?
Oh, the supermarket, the bakery. Because I like the bread and I like the cookies. And you are all my friends, but you actually don't know this about me yet. My parents are retired now, but worked for Rayleigh's for like decades. And so my dad's actually a retired baker, and he worked in the Rayleigh's production bakery. And so, like, you know, sweet little Sacramento girl, that's me. Full of sugar and company girl. Rayleigh's owns this town, and I'm here because of it. Thank you, Rayleigh's bakery. Supermarkets in general, but Rayleigh's anyway.
Okay. What is your favorite bird of prey?
Oh my goodness, that's another banger of a question. I would have to say, based off of my 5th grade report on the golden eagle, I would say the golden eagle. And what do I remember about the golden eagle? That's a good question.
Hey, what do you remember about the golden eagle?
That's a great question, JoJo. It
just came to me.
It's brown. Connor made a really funny joke earlier about arms and height, and that made me think about birds who have really long arms, wings. God, that was a great one, Connor. Thank you for that. And I would say the golden eagle, because it's not the bald eagle. It's I have brown hair and brown eyes, and I was like, God, I see myself in that. Golden eagle, thank you.
What dog breed do you think you are?
Oh my God, damn, JoJo, stop it. JoJo is giving me really easy questions. I'm gonna say a pit bull. I love pitties. I am a big bully fan. My favorite bully of all time was my girl Blanca. Blanca was a white pit mix. She had freckles though. She had a cute little like beauty mark freckle on her nose, just like I do, but it's on my cheek, you know. But anyway, I like that they are silly and sweet, and I love that ass, you know. They have great butts and sweet little wrinkles and just fun ears to mess around. As long as they haven't been cropped, and no real judgment, because this is a safe space and we're friends. And I love floppy ears on all the fucking dogs. Respectfully, pit bull. Yep.
Excellent choice. What movie should I watch next?
Oh my God. Okay.
Thank you, WikiHow quiz.
Oh boy. Serious question. And it's not a great answer, but I say 2001: A Space Odyssey, because who has seen it, my friends? JoJo's already seen it, but we've seen it too. Rochelle, Alex, okay, all right. I'm not that smart, so I really like 2001: Space Odyssey, and I like Stanley Kubrick, and like I like it all. I got to see it at Tower Theater for the first time. That was special. I don't understand the black box thing. I am not that smart, and so that's why I wish you to watch it again, so that you could, help me figure that out. Because I've seen it a couple times, and like, oh, it's good, just like background movie. I really like that movie. Paris, Texas, I'm gonna say, is another good one. Who's seen it? Rochelle, Alex, JoJo? Oh, that one JoJo hasn't seen. Paris, Texas is good too. That's another good background movie, but like asterisk, background movie for me is not like easy viewing. It's just like it'll make you cry. But it has a great soundtrack, and we love that.
Okay.
Thank you, JoJo.
Yep. One more.
Sure.
What's the sexiest Pokemon?
Ah. Okay. Okay. This is hard. Because I have to go off of the ones that like I can think of. We know I like that ass on a pit bull. I don't. Yeah, you know, Mewtwo is pretty assy.
Like them, Kate.
I'm gonna say Mewtwo. Mic drop.
Put your hands together for Sierra Ramirez, everybody. This next guy coming on the stage, I sure hope he knows he's up next. Please welcome Mr. Jeff Brown.
Mr. Cool Jeff Brown. Just taking your fucking time getting to the stage.
I gotta say hi. I gotta say hi to Sierra on the way up.
Jesus. Give it up for Jeff Brown.
I feel really bad knowing your names and not having asked them myself. I feel like the creeper who's like at a party, just sort of like hovering around the groups talking, and then just like gonna meet you in the kitchen at some point, just be like, "Hey, what's going on, Rochelle and Alex?" I heard you guys like comedy, so let me do some impressions. No, before I came out tonight, I was reading the social media feeds as I do,
Boo.
and I know, but there was some interesting news about Mickey D's McDonald's. I don't know if you saw this today earlier. They're getting outside of the food industry. Yeah, and they're actually going to be making condoms now. They're McRibbed for her pleasure.
Everyone laugh.
Everyone
laugh.
Sorry. I don't have any. I don't have any children. Shame. I don't have any children. And it's becoming kind of an issue for my parents, like my mom specifically. I'm in my 40s now, and she's kind of getting really anxious about the fact that I haven't given her a grandchild. So she's been trying to sort of like hype me up to the idea about having spawn, which is a strange sentence to say out loud, but okay to type online on certain message boards. But she's been trying to sort of like, she thinks that like she thinks I'm not confident enough in myself to be a dad. Like that's kind of her thing right now. She's like, you just don't think you'd be a good dad. And but she's like, you have practice. She's like, you'll be a good dad. I've seen your Pokemon. They're all max level. All the Mewtwo's. They're so sexy. But she's like, you have pets. Like, you have pets and you've had practice. And she's like, even though that it doesn't seem like the same thing, the fact that you have pets, you've been prepped to be a dad. And I was like, yeah, I have cats. I do have cats. And she's like, yeah, like the way you act around your cats is the way that you will act around your children. And I'm just like, that's super concerning. Because I wasn't expecting to masturbate that much around my kids.
Dude, the amount of times I've masturbated next to my pets is wild.
And my pets, right?
So wild.
And then you put them outside. You watch Daddy, and then you go outside for the night.
I can't look at you in the eyes.
No. That's all I got.
Give it up for Jeff, everybody. I love
Can I
that.
just leave?
No.
No warm takes, just that.
We'll just, I want to go off of, because I feel like you're a hentai guy, right?
Okay, whoa, all right. This is being broadcast live. Online.
Listen, Jeff. One person in the chat said hi.
Okay, fuck you,
so
Javier.
I think it's fine.
I know who it was.
I feel like that's
I know
fine.
who it was.
Sexiest Pokemon, go.
Sexiest Pokemon. So here's the thing. I don't remember most of their names. I just download the
Original
videos.
150.
Okay.
Original 150 is easy, right?
Original
Everyone in
150.
the audience knows the original 150.
Because here's the thing is you have to think about them in their evolved states. If anyone's saying that like first state Pokemon, you a freak.
You a freak.
You a freak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing is Mewtwo can talk, right?
Yes.
That one. And here's the thing is, it's just, I'm not trying to just steal Sierra's answer.
But you are.
But when you are holding a microphone in front of Alex and Rochelle and all your friends, you think about, like, what's the best answer I can give to not get the FBI agent watching me through my computer screen to not bust my ass?
Yeah.
I'm like, which one can consent? Yeah, the Mewtwo.
Jiff, this is an RIP, baby.
Yeah.
This is a
I'm gonna
different
go with
IP.
Mewtwo. Also, here's a weird thing. That live-action Pokemon movie came out with, Justice Smith?
Yeah.
Right? We all watched that once and forgot it existed, right? Which is so weird because all those Pokemon, you're like, I didn't know they could be so sexy. If they were real... Don't look at me that way, Joe.
No, we're both looking
Joe does
at
this
you
thing
that
where he
way.
talks whenever I say Pokemon sexy, Joe's just like...
Hey, Jeff, do you remember how I got a text message 5 years ago that said, hey, JoJo, want to go see Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
Justice Smith is in it, and I can't wait to have you come with me.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So why are you acting like you too good now?
But we only saw it once, didn't we? That's
you guys,
true.
that's aggressive. I think we need to move on.
Yeah, let's move on to the next
Let's
one.
move on. What?
Which Digimon is the sexiest?
Yeah. Oh my God, Agumon.
Here's the thing: is I don't know any Digimon.
Actually, Angelmon.
Angelamon?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's like a biblically
It starts out
accurate
as the
Pokemon?
little fucking gerbil, and then somehow turns into a man.
Okay.
And I don't understand
Through
how
the
that
power of
works.
Christ. Yes.
Oh God. What? What are some unusual places you've been besides the weird
Except
place
from
on
here.
the internet? Yeah.
Unusual places I've been.
Yeah.
Oh man, here's the thing. I'm so vanilla in everything I do in my life.
I love it.
Including the Pokemon that I have sex with. Most
Can't
unusual
confirm.
place I've been. Fuck. That's a hard one just because, like, here's the thing is my mind immediately went to a thing. You ever have that? There's this thing that exists where the way that, like, TV and commercials and movies work is that, like, people almost have, like, false memories of things that they've done because, like, we've seen shit so much that we have, like, an idea of, like, oh yeah, I've been to Disneyland, but, like, I've never been there, but I know it inside and out because I've seen it on TV. Spelunking? When you first asked me
Oh.
that, I was just gonna be like, yeah, that cave where me and a kid soccer team, we all got trapped. And then Elon Musk
Too
tried to say
soon.
that he was gonna rescue us, and, like, our coach said, fuck off. No. Yeah, I can't think of, like, anything extremely hardcore, aside from just a place that me specifically would be odd being in, which is I did go into a confessional booth at a Catholic church once, and I am an atheist.
Oh.
So I just sat there for 12 hours in silence. I don't know what you're supposed to
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I was just like, this is a quiet place for lunch.
I can collect my thoughts here.
I was like, let me look up some of these Pokemon videos I've seen so long. I sat in a confessional booth. I was walking around when I was younger, and I had less money I have now, but somehow traveled more. I went to Seattle and I, like, just backpacked for 3 days. And when you don't have money and you have a backpack with all your clothes and belongings and you don't know anybody and you're too socially anxious to talk to people, despite the fact that when you went on the trip, you were just like, I'm going to make so many friends. I'm going to go to every bar. I'm going to be like, I'll buy you a drink. And then you're just drinking water out of a Starbucks faucet every morning because you're so hungover because you drank by yourself. Yeah, you kind of take a nap inside of a confessional booth.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I try.
I hope you can talk about this. I don't know. What's the most epic way you've seen someone quit or fired?
Oh, fuck, dude, yes. I do have one. So, that's part of my job. So I have a lot of examples of this, and one in particular stands out. And here's the thing is, I can talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to name names, but I can
It's
say it out
me.
loud. Everyone saw it at my office. So I'm the guy who occasionally will, like, do the exit meetings, right? Which is literally like, here's your paperwork, here's your final paycheck. Sometimes it's contentious, sometimes it's not. I had to do an exit meeting for a gentleman who was a nice guy, but definitely like had some layers to him that none of us wanted to dig through. Like, you ever have one of those people that like resign? They're like, I'm gonna resign, and instead of being like, no, stick around, you were just like, today? Like 2 weeks is a long time. Don't you wanna start your vacation now? I had to do an exit meeting, and he had to come out to Sacramento. And he came out to Sacramento, and I'm sitting in an office, not my office because, I'm here. And I'm waiting with the paperwork, and one of my coworkers walks in, and they're like, hey, your guy's here. And I was like, oh, cool. And they were like, you need to look outside before he gets to the lobby. And I was like, okay. And I look outside, and what do I find? What none of us expects to find when you have to exit somebody out from your company is I have a guy who I'm holding a final paycheck for walking to the lobby dressed as fucking Spider-Man. I will show, look, Alex and Rochelle, I will show you photos when we're done because I saved them. So he came in dressed as Spider-Man, and here's the thing, let me give you a pop fucking quiz. When you have to exit somebody out from their job, and you have their final paycheck, and it doesn't say Spider-Man, yet they are dressed as Spider-Man, what do you say or do in that situation? How do you respond to somebody dressed as Spider-Man? You say fucking nothing. You don't acknowledge it. They're dressed in the most common attire you've ever seen, and you avert eye contact as much as you humanly can. And because at that moment, that person's just like, I want them to recognize that I'm dressed as Spider-Man. And I was just like, thank you for your time. With great power comes this paycheck and a booklet for the EDD. Here you go. And yeah, here's the thing, nothing radical happened in the conversation, but I felt like I was in a dream. Because in my mind, I was just like, I've dreamed of meeting Spider-Man, and I'm just like, not like this. Never thought I had to give Spider-Man his last check. Part of my childhood died that day. Does that answer your question?
It sure does. Keep it going for Jeff Bryan, everybody. Our final comedian of the evening. You've heard them yelling at everyone on stage, every other person. Please welcome Emma Haney.
I think we can just go into the riffs because we're about to hit 10 and there's a show after this.
Sexiest Pokemon.
Oh my God. Jinx, y'all. Who didn't say Jinx? I was sitting on that in the back. I'm all, those DSLs? That's wild. That
Jinx
no
got
one said
cakes.
that. Anyways,
What would
that's
you
it.
What
No
would you
joke.
say to someone who had just lost a family member?
Oof.
What would be your condolence?
No, that was
approach?
it. Oof.
Okay. Solid.
I'm so bad. My best friend lost her dad like 6 years ago, and I'm so socially ridiculous. I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I made sour cream chicken enchiladas if you want some. And then we went to one of my coworkers had a Christmas pajama party, and I'm like, you want to go? And she's all, yeah, I need to take my mind off things. And then a guy who was missing 2 fingers locked us outside because we won a beer pong match. So she did not think about her dead father that day at all. It was so weird.
What scares you the most about getting old?
This. Honestly, I just 2 weeks ago I turned 38 years old. Thank you. Thank you. And honestly, the way I digest food now is wild. I can't eat anything, it turns out. I had ice cream and I farted for 3 days. I hate that. I hate that for myself and for everyone involved.
Have you ever had to break up a fight?
God damn it. You know this is true, Joe. I told you this. So my night last night, you guys, was wild. I had to suspend a woman from work. I had the best line ever for her. Do you want to hear what it was? It's so bad. So she was just a terrible employee. First of all, I have to just say, very well documented. It's been going on for like over a year now, and so I had to suspend her. And I was like, and there's 5 managers, right? But I'm the one who got to do it, and I was like, I get to do it. It's me. And so one of the lines she used after she signed her paper was, "Well, I've had many bosses, and this station by far has the worst managers." And I was like, "Well, there's a reason you've had many bosses." But dude, in the quickness I said it, I was like, it was so quick. It was so good. But anyways, so I came out and had a couple beers because I was so stressed. I don't know. It put me in some kind of way. I ended up breaking up a weird fight last night. I'm trying to do a short set, so I don't want to get fully into it. Joe, what are the highlights?
Highlights are when they came downstairs after.
Oh my God. No, I'm not going to say that. That could get me canceled. I'm not going to say that. But my friend, so I went out, my friend's birthday is coming up. I got her a pair of pants from the Gap. And this is how it started, which is wild, right? So I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, I know she's going to be out. I'm already out drinking. I want to go have another beer. She was at SoCal's. We all know where SoCal's is on Folsom Boulevard. So I was like, hey, are you at SoCal's? And she's all, you know it. And then in the back of my head, I'm all, problem. That's not good. And so I was like, hey, I'm going to come bring you your pants. I'll have a beer. We'll chill, whatever, and then I'll go home. So I get there, give her pants. I'm having a beer. We're playing a game of pool. And then out of nowhere, she's like, we got to go to Jasmine's house. And I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, she went to Aftershock with her friend, got in a fight. They were fighting, whatever. So we have to go to her house to calm her down. So we go to her house, and as we're like, we park in the parking lot, and we're walking out. And as we get to the apartment, I'm like, why are there so many items just strewn across the lawn here? Like someone's getting a divorce. And it's heated. So my friend had thrown the chick's shit just like all over the lawn. And my other friend Becky, and this is a side note that I didn't say, like we're leaving from SoCal's, right? Going to off Fulton is where the apartment was. We're starting to drive maybe 5 minutes from the bar. She goes, pull over. And I'm like, oof, okay. She pulls over, opens the door, barfs everywhere, just throws up. And I'm like, are you drunk? And she's all, And I'm like, okay. So we're going there, we park. We start walking out. I see all this shit on the lawn. Then my friend Jasmine comes down from her apartment, and she's just wearing a sports bra, the most bootiest of shorts, has a Camel 99 cigarette just out and lit, smoking it, has her dog in her arm, and her dog's barking, and she just walks down the stairs, and she keeps going, hush, hush. And I'm like, this is a cartoon character. This is wild. I had to like hold it inside. I was just laughing. And she was like freaking out. She was like, this bitch and this and that. And, and then my friend Becky was like, okay, just calm down. You're fine. Take your dog for a walk. Emma will go with you. I'm going to go use your bathroom. And I'm like, cool. She's going to go barf more. Now I'm stuck in this situation. And so Jasmine and I are walking. We're walking. She's telling me everything that happened. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. It was like a friend that she has. Maybe lesbian, kind of possessive. It's a lesbi friends kind of situation. You know what I mean? And so we're walking, and we're in the heat of like her telling me this, and then we're walking, and then out of nowhere, I hear from behind me, I know you're talking about me. And I went, twist! She's here. Like, that was wild. So she comes out of nowhere. And I pull out my phone automatically, and I text Becky. I'm like, hey, when you're done barfing, please come down here because shit's about to get real. So we're walking around, and they're both just talking weird amount of shits to each other while my friend just holds her hand out like this with her dog leash. And I'm like, yes, I'll take your dog. And so I'm walking the dog behind them as they're fighting. And then the one girl whips around. She's like, well, what are you going to do? You gonna do something? You gonna do it? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna do something. Pushes her. The girl does a weird ass over, like T over T, whatever this, like ass over end, goes over, just hits her back on a tree. And I had to hold all my laughter in because It was literally the most comical thing I've ever seen. Then she pops in, they're about to fight, and they're like starting to go for each other. And then I've never felt so strong in my life. I have the dog, right? But I'm just like, whoa! And I break them up somehow. I can't get more into the story, but it was just kind of wild. But that was the most of it. It's a recent fight I broke up.
That's a good story.
I mean,
that's why I
could
wanted you
get
to tell
more
it.
into it, but I feel like I already said people's real names, and that's wild.
Yeah, but
For Javier watching, that's wild. The one
listen,
person on
if
mine.
people's lives were so entertaining and you being present,
But the moral of the story, and here's the thing, like the whole fight happened, right? Chick ends up leaving, gets her shit, leaves. That's fine. We go up to my friend's apartment, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do cocaine?" And in my head, I'm like, I feel like cocaine is what started this. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, I just came to give someone some pants and have a beer. Like, and it turned into a whole thing.
it's the John Waters movie that you lived through.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Jeez, keep it going forever. Hey,
Thank
everybody.
you, guys.
We're here first Friday of every month with Warm Takes. Oh, the batch of comedians. Thank you for coming to Stand-Up Comedy Theater.
There's one more show after this. You guys should stick around.
Yes.
Jesse will tell you about it.
I will, in fact. That was Warm Takes, everybody. But as Emma said, we're not done. We've got LOLGBT Plus presents Say Yes. It's a drag talk show. It's a lot of fun. If you want to stick around, would love to have you. Otherwise, if you're done, check out standupcomedytheater.com for a full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. Say Yes will begin in that amount of time, or as long as it takes for me to set up the stage. Get home safe if you're leaving. Otherwise, stick around.
Got the winds of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose.